Midwife. Today I want to go over for you guys about cord blood banking and specifically about Cryo. Cryo is the company that we went with, and we did collect Hugo's cord blood and his tissue. What is cord blood banking? Well, when you're collecting the baby's cord blood, it's after the baby's cord has been cut. The baby's either on mom's chest or over at the warmer, and the doctor will draw the cord blood. In there are the stem cells or the master cells of the body that can be used later. They store them, they freeze them for years, and they can be used later potentially for any medical reasons if needed. Right now, the FDA has approved over 80 different diseases that cord blood is used for, and there are many different research studies going on right now to see if they can cure also other diseases with the blood, but also with the tissue. So we had decided that we waited a long time for Mr. Hugo, and if he ever got sick, we wanted to do everything that we could to help him. So we chose to do the cord blood banking and the tissue for that reason. So we went with the Cryo company because they've been founded since 1989 and started processing since 1992. So they've been around for a while, and that made us feel comfortable that this company is not new. They know what they've been doing, they have a process, and they're actually a step ahead of a lot of the other companies. So that was a really big reason for us. I believe they do store in Florida, and they have a building that is capable of withstanding stage 5 hurricanes, I believe it is. Is that the biggest? I don't know. But they are going to keep your cord blood there safe. So that made us feel comfortable as well, that we know that it's going to be protected where it's at. This can be used for the baby later on in life, and there's also potential use for the parents if needed, and then there's about a 75% chance of using it sibling to sibling, so that's beneficial too if you know this is not your first child but you still want to do the cord blood banking to help maybe with another sibling. So there is that you can use the cord blood for as well. So that's a little bit about cord blood banking and why you would do it. I'll open up the Cryo kit here for you so you can see. There was a seal here that I already broke. The other thing is, if you're getting this delivered to you, you need to make sure that you are bringing it inside right away. Especially right now, I'm in Vegas and it's still above 100 degrees. This can only withhold 39 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So you need to make sure that once they deliver it, you're bringing it in right away so that you don't damage everything inside the packaging. So once you open it up here, in the top part there's a bunch of paperwork. This paperwork here, there's information for the parents' instructions, the healthcare provider, and then there's paperwork that you'll fill out and that the physician will fill out. Try to fill out as much as you can before you get to the hospital. I made the mistake, I had so many things going on that I did not fill out the paperwork, so after my C-section I'm like, what? Sign here, do this. I'm holding Hugo. There was just so much going on. So make sure you do try and fill out some of the paperwork first. There's also, in the parent instructions, it talks about how to store the kit, so making sure, again, it's that 39 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And then it also talks about notifying the team as soon as you get to the hospital. So, as soon as you get there, if you're in labor or you're having a C-section and delivering, you need to let your staff know right away that you are doing cord blood banking. And the reason being is because as the nurses or the lab techs are drawing your blood, because they usually have to draw your blood first at the hospital, just to make sure that your levels are okay. They'll check your blood before and after the baby, make sure your hemoglobin and hematocrit are okay, your platelets, make sure you didn't lose too much blood during delivery. So anyways, as they're checking your blood, you can give them these extra 5 tubes and say, here, can you draw me while you're poking me once? Then you'll save yourself a poke. So here's the tubes for that are in here. So they do collect the mom's blood as well. So I'll put this back here. And then there is a little baggie here for the lab to put the mom's blood in. There's a baggie, there you go, for the cord blood. So after they draw the cord blood, the doctor will draw it up. It's in here. They can put that in a bag. And then there's a little specimen cup here for the tissue. And the tissue is just simply part of the cord that they cut. That, again, normally they would just throw that away with the blood, but you're saving it so they can put it in here. And that's really it. That's all that's here. So there's not too much to it. It looks a lot more complicated than it is. Actually, it doesn't look that complicated. It sounds a lot more complicated than it is. If you're gonna have a C-section, you need to let them know ahead of time so that they can sterilely open this and put it onto the field for the doctor. But that's it. That is what you get in the kit. Once you deliver, it is your responsibility to call, and it has the information up here post-delivery. Make sure all the specimens are labeled and signed correctly. Make sure all the forms are completed, and then there's a number that you call. You put option 1 and option just option 1, and then you wait 1 to 2 hours, and they should give you a call and let you know when they will be coming to pick it up. So it's really great. I love their customer service. There was something that I had filled out wrong afterwards, and when I called them, they were so great over the phone. They had no problem fixing it for me. They do have payment plans, so if you don't want to pay it all up front, there's different payment plans you can do. They really do a great job of working with you, and they realize how precious this is. This isn't like you're buying a new pair of shoes. You're saving your baby's cord blood and tissue. This is a really big deal, and I really feel like this company respects that, and they treat you in such manner. So I love their customer service. I love what the company stands for, and that was one of the really big reasons that we chose CryoCell. So I hope that helps you guys with cord blood banking. And again, not to dive too deep into it because, you know, we could sit here and talk for a long time about the benefits of cord blood and tissue, but that's the gist of it, and why I feel that it's important and why we chose to do cord blood banking. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Please subscribe, and until next time, guys, I will talk to you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye, guys.